and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift Worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift Worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift Worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. Okay, we are on, although I haven't quite joined yet. Why does that keep coming up? Filter. I don't want filter keys on. No, I do not want filter keys. So, yeah, we're joining Eddie Izzard on Watopia. And we are standing next to Eddie, who is taking a break currently. So we're going to do 10K today. Just 10K for me, and I need a heart rate monitor on, of course. Just lucky that Eddie's taking a break. Hi guys, lots of people saying hello. Talking of navigation, Adam. So Eddie has done 24 kilometres. Hello, Clive. Hello, everybody. Talking of navigation, here is the guide showing you the way. As always, Marcus Holmes is here doing his little loops that he does. We can always tell it's Marcus because he has a slightly different blue shirt on with a white hoop, so we know that's Marcus. But we would know it was Marcus anyway because he's not standing still like the rest of us. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch, got Twitch chat running, YouTube chat is running. Jason Mitchell, hello. Yeah, so we're watching Facebook chat as well. So if you've got any questions about Zwift or any questions about what we are doing here today, drop them in the chat and I will attempt to give you an answer. It is my son's... Oh, hang on. My son's parents' evening today. Obviously not in person, only online. So in the middle of this, I might get a phone call. Disable this. Can we disable it? Sticky keys, toggle keys, filter keys. No. We don't want any filter keys at all. Why does it keep asking me? Make a sound when turning sticky keys. No, and don't do that either. Off, off, all off. Right, it's all off. I don't want it to come on again. Right, they've gone. They've started moving now, haven't they? Typical. Right, let's get moving, and I'm not going to move now. Okay, brilliant, amazing work. Bluetooth is off, so we need to turn Bluetooth on again, or we need to reset Bluetooth. So Bluetooth off, Bluetooth on, close, go to settings, and reset everything. Pair, unpair, unpair, unpair. Repair. That one there. Doesn't look good at the moment. That one's alright. Let's try. I might have to turn everything off and back on again. Yeah, we're going. Right, let's catch them up then. Jason Mitchell, they're okay. Yeah. They're pretty. They're pretty good actually. Jason Mitchell's asking me about my headphones. Buenaventura, hello.
Nice.
Right, let's get running. So Moxie has been running with Eddie, clearly just stopped. Neil Messenger seems to have stopped as well. This is, by the way, where we are right now is one of the newer roads which joins two parts of the jungle together. Yeah, I was busy doing other things. Got sidetracked. Hello, Wanda Archer. Okay, turn left at the turning. Thank you, Adam. I'll keep my eyes open for that. I do have camera angles on, so... Tomlin, thanks for the ride on.
Ride on!
To be fair, it's probably better than me giving directions. Right, left. What? No, hang on a minute. Now, am I going left or right? You told me left. I'm going left now. I'm sure you said left. I don't believe it. You've all gone the other way. I can't believe it. I'm going to have to catch up again now. I'm sure you said left. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Adam said left and I went left. Right, I'll have to turn round. Oh dear. It's all good fun. It's all good fun. I don't know how far I have to go though. I'll turn now and see what happens. No worries, Adam. Don't worry. Straight on for me. Okay, I'm fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll catch you up. At least it gives me a nice start to the run with some actual running. No, you couldn't make it up. I was, Steph. I was right behind you and now I'm not, but I will catch you up in a second. I was, Steph, but I'll catch you up in a second. Do you know what? I had thought about doing an interval session during one of these. Much like you do in a way, Marcus. Just go fast for a bit, then slow down and run with everybody. And then go fast for a bit again. No, I won't waste too much energy. Don't worry about that. I'll be ready for a bit of a quick one tonight. So tonight we're doing Tour de Zwift. Tour de Zwift stage 4 tonight. And we'll go a speedy one, another speedy 5k tonight. Around about 19 minutes. So a nice relaxed 10k to get us ready for that. And we're already 1 kilometre in. Marcus has done 19 kilometres so far. And the guys are about 40 seconds up on me. So be with them in a minute. So we've got Steph Collett, Marcus Holmes, Alan Ashford, Andrew Utter, Chris Tye, Lee Ryby, Adam Koffler, and I can't see any further up there. There's Neil Messenger as well. Tina Beard is there. So Tina's just joined as well. Lee Ryby is doing the full marathon, is on 26 kilometres. And of course, Clive is doing the full marathon. So there's Clive on 25.2. So they're about 25 seconds ahead now. Slowly catching up, closing in on them. Dan Mapp is going to jump on soon as well and join us. Squeaky treadmill in effect tonight as well. John Hepplewhite, thank you for the ride on. There's the gang, just up ahead. Neil's disappeared again, apparently. Right, there we go. So, back in the fold. Hello, and welcome to Eddie Izzard's 31 marathons in 31 days. We are on day 19. Clive, Eddie and Lee are on for the full marathon today. Adam is on 5 kilometres. Tina's just joined as well, like me, nearly at 1 kilometre. So we're going to stay here for 10 kilometres, and then we've got a little bit of a speedy Tour de Zwift tonight. 5k, well, it's 4.9k, 3 miles. Just pleasing the American audience by going for miles rather than kilometres. Richie Keeley says, and relax. Yeah, exactly. Actually, I've got a new T-shirt on today, or a new vest on today, because I've got Tina. You'll be interested in this. You've probably been sent this as well. So Noble Pro, the treadmill maker, sent me a load of clothing to wear, which is very nice of them. So I thought, out of respect for them sending me all that, I'd put one on today. So I've got my red Noble Pro vest on, so I shall just take my jumper off now. So I know Tina is waiting for a Noble Pro treadmill to arrive. Seems to be stuck on a boat in Morocco, or in a warehouse in Morocco somewhere, apparently. Tina's got a blue one. I've been sent a red one, and I think I've got a green one as well. They've sent me a red one and a green one. Andrew Usher has also got a Noble Pro treadmill on order, and has been sent clothes. And Steph Coet has just changed into hers. How funny. So yeah, Steph, have you got the red one like mine? I think I've seen a photo of... Oh no, when you're on video. I saw one when you were on video with us. Anyway, so this is my, look, I can't turn it around to you. Hang on a minute, let me get the microphone out of the way.
Jack it up.
So there's my Noble Pro vest I've just been sent. Right, Tinnybeard says the ship is on the way back to pick them up now. Oh, okay. How are you getting all... I mean, this is very bizarre that they would send you such detailed information about where the ship is, Tina. I'm very pleased for you that they are tracking it. And you're able to track it as well. And Andrew Usher is tracking it daily as well. It's very detailed information. Well, the thing is, there's not an awful lot they can do, is there? Because, you know, if the ports are closed and stuff's not getting into different countries, then there's not an awful lot they can do. It's not their fault there's a global pandemic and governments are shutting their borders. Oh, here we go. There's a clearer picture. Haulage is allowed, okay. Backlog at Morocco, so the container didn't get loaded. They're going back down there now to collect them all. So anyone in the UK who is waiting for a Noble Pro treadmill to connect direct to Zwift, currently the best deal on offer, really, less than, or just about £1,000 for a smart treadmill. You won't, unless somebody knows better, there isn't a smart treadmill available in the UK at a cheaper price. Certainly not one as good quality as the Pro. The Noble Pro isn't it's by no means the best smart treadmill in the world, but as a treadmill to get on Zwift for a reasonable amount of money, it's pretty darn good. I say that as somebody who's never actually run on one yet, so it might be awful to run on, but from what I hear, it's perfectly fine. I mean, Adam Holland runs on it all the time, and he's a pretty speedy runner, and it seems to do him pretty well, so... Well, I really hope you all get your treadmills soon. As good as the Stride foot pod is, there's nothing quite like having a smart treadmill. Adam loves his Stride. You will know the joy of it soon enough. James Downs says Soul F63, about £1,000. Took about 3 weeks to arrive, but that was just before Christmas. Ordered it when he ordered it. No complaints so far. So the Soul F63. And James, does that connect direct to Zwift? So you don't need a foot pod? For anyone else buying the Noble Pro, yeah, there are a few discount codes available. Jason Mitchell's just mentioning one, Marcus B. If you use the coupon code Marcus B, you get 5% off. You also get 5% off if you order the using the coupon code Adam. I can't remember it. Adam Holland has a coupon code as well. So James Down says yes, it does connect. So the Noble Pro and the Soul F63, both about £1,000 UK price, will get you decent smart treadmills. Tina Beard says my dumb treadmill is from this Flintstones era. Daniel Lee says, hey, what's up? What's your opinion on turbo trainers for bikes? Is speed and cadence sensors accurate enough? Well, yes and no. I mean, okay, so as long as you have measured your wheel correctly and you have a speed and cadence sensor, then your speed will be relatively accurate. But the problem is you will get what's called Zwift power, Z power. Now Z power is a made-up power algorithm, a made-up power number, and it caps out at 400 watts. So you won't be able to go faster than 400 watts of power on the bike if you're using a speed and cadence sensor. You're much better off if you're going to cycle a lot on Zwift. You're much better off getting a smart trainer like the Kicker. Or one of the Tax Neo treadmill smart trainers, because then you'll get proper watts and you will be able to push out, as many watts as your legs can manage. So I would recommend, and they are cheap now. I mean, you can get smart bike trainers for under £500 now. All right, what's Adam telling me? Okay, yes, Adam. You'll find that the Noble Pro does run a bit quick, actually. Probably, I think. Marcus is off. Take care, Marcus. Thanks. Bye-bye. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, the Noble Pro treadmills do run a little bit faster than they say. So, for example, if you're running at 10 kilometers per hour, the treadmill display will say 10.5 kilometers an hour, but you're running at 10 kilometers an hour on the treadmill, so it gives you a bit of speed for free, I think, but I don't know by how much. Well, you can test that in the lab, and I'll test it here if I ever get one. Ed Wiley, thanks for the ride on.
Ride on!
Again, Adam Holland is the person to ask about that. Right, am I falling behind Eddie? Is Eddie speeding up and getting quicker today? Yes, I think it does have an option to calibrate, so that is something that's worth experimenting with. Yeah, Eddie is up ahead, 4 seconds up, so we need to speed up a bit. Eddie's on 27 kilometers now. Andrew, do you have force plate treadmills in your lab? Have you tested the Stride foot pod on force plate treadmills in the lab, if you have them? Can I come to your lab and test my strides? Mr. M says Adam Holland has a calibration video on his channel. I must look at that. Thank you. Did not know that, Mr. M. Did you hear that, Andrew? So you don't, right? So there's one at the uni where you're doing postgrad. Do they? Because my son is at uni doing sports science, and I'm wondering if they have a force plate treadmill there. And again, Ed Wiley says he's waiting for a Noble Pro, and there is a video on YouTube about how to calibrate it. So, okay, thank you very much for that information, guys.
Nice!
No! No, that's not the right one.
Nice!
Where are we? That one.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, my son's at university doing sports science, and I keep meaning to ask if he's got a force plate treadmill. I assume we're going straight on here. Everybody correct? Straight on? So, straight on here, yes? Question mark? Yes, I think they do have a biomechanics lab somewhere. It's in Bath Uni though, so it's quite a little bit of a drive for me to get to. I can't remember where you are, Andrew. I'm assuming you're in Scotland with your Scotland flag. The thing about the Stride, I know that they say they've tested it on force plate treadmills, but they won't show you the evidence. So it's a little difficult to agree with them when we see different results on our treadmills here. It's difficult to accept sometimes. Andrew, are you going ahead deliberately because we're slowing up? Eddie is walking. Yeah, if you can, Andrew, if you can get in to test the Stride on a force plate treadmill, that would be really useful for a lot of us. I'll keep plugging away. My other son is doing physics in London, so he might have access to a biomechanics lab. We'll see. In fact, I'm going to text them right while I remember. I'm going to text them right now, both of them, both my university sons. Can I please come to your university and use your biometrics lab? Oh, that was a very quick walk, and now I'm 5 seconds behind. Ha! Okay, let's catch up again. This is not like yesterday. we're actually doing some running today, which is good. Eddie is killing it, crushing it. Taped up, I assume. Right, I've messaged both of my well, not teenage anymore actually. One of them's still a teenager. Both of my sons, my older sons, one's at university in London, one's at university in Bath. One's doing physics and the other one's doing sports science or sports something or other. And I think there must be, between the two of them, there must be a biometrics lab and a force plate treadmill somewhere where I can test out the Stride foot pods for myself. Okay, just caught back up to the back of Eddie Izzard again. 28 kilometres for Eddie and Clive. I don't think Neil's outside your house, no. Right, 4 kilometres done for me, so 6 to go. Neil is ahead of everyone, he says. Oh, apparently Neil is way behind. Right, Neil thinks he's ahead of everyone. Tina Beard says he's way behind. So we need to find out where Neil Messenger is. I've just dropped a load of ride-ons on everyone's heads, so you are welcome. Now, straight on, Mayan loop reverse. Yes? I think we are. We're going straight on. No sign of lights. So there's no indicators going off, so we are going straight ahead. Right. All good. Dan Map is a long way behind, I can see. Dan, if you're running, you are quite a long way behind if you're going to try and catch up. Adam says, is this the Serpent 8 route? Let me have a look. We are on... Yes, Serpentine 8. Yes, we are. So Dan Map is quite a way behind us, needs to catch up. And somebody... Who's that there? Diana, Nikki is way up ahead of us, or is she coming the other direction towards us? I think Diana is coming towards us actually, on the other side of the road, so she's not actually running with us. But I can't see Neil Messenger anywhere. So everyone give Diana a wave when we pass her. Diana Nikki, one of the Zwift long distance runners admins or moderators with me. organises a lot of races. She is just on the other side of the road. Let's give her a ride on when she comes past. There she is, in the yellow, on the other side of the road. Diana is doing 30k apparently, says Tina. Alan is going. See you later, Alan. Take care. Alan Ashford is going to do some speed work tomorrow. And then we'll be back on. Hi, Diana. Diana's doing 25 kilometres, she says. Enjoy, Diana. And hope you're settling into life in Africa. Eddie has slowed down again for a little bit. So we still don't know where Neil Messenger is. Guy Mieres has joined us. Hello, Guy. Guy is on 1 kilometre so far. Andrew Usher is approaching 10k. Clive and Eddie are on 28.5 kilometres. Lee Ryby was also running with us. Has Lee gone? Maybe Lee was only doing... Oh no, Lee is still there. Lee just a bit further back, I see. So Lee Ryby, he's on this, just a bit more actually, probably about 29 kilometres now. Hi Neil. So Neil, we don't know where you are, whether you're ahead or behind. You can see Eddie Izzard's stream in the bottom right of my stream there. Eddie is always interviewing somebody. If you're interested in listening to what Eddie's chatting about with people, then go to Eddie's stream over at eddyizzard.com, where you can also buy tickets for Eddie's live streamed stand-up show tonight. There's the sloth in the middle of the road. Hello to the sloth. No. I think the spell right. Hello to the sloth, not go to the sloth. Right, looks like Eddie is speeding up again. So away we go. Thanks for the ride on.
Thanks for giving my dad a ride on.
Paul Mitchell, thank you very much. So I do actually feel like we're doing some running today, which is good. Eddie has lots of strapping on apparently, and it seems to be working because Eddie is managing to get through it today. They've been going for 4 hours and 40 minutes, and it's not that long really, and they'll only have 10k to go. We're up at nearly 29 kilometres now, so 3 more kilometres and it'll be 6 miles left, 10k. So maybe we can get to that point at around about 5 hours. So we'd be on course just about to finish in 6.5 hours. This is Clive's 8th marathon. Is that right, Clive? This is number 8 for you now. And I've just hit 5k, just at about the same time as Eddie hits 29k. Just 10k for me today. We're doing Tour de Zwift tonight at 7 p.m. Tour de Zwift, 5k run. We'll do that a little bit speedy if we can, and then we'll be back on to do a full marathon on Thursday, not tomorrow, Thursday. I think we'll do a full marathon. Yet Clive is on 8 marathons after this one. Slowing down again, just a little stroll. Retzlaff, thank you very much. I think it's Daniel Retzlaff, thank you. Back up again. So Eddie's making sure we got our wits about us today. Slow down, speed up, slow down, speed up. S. Ward is with us. Who is S. Ward? Get my list of runners up. Sarah Ward. Hello, Sarah. Welcome along, Sarah. And also hello to Guy. Oh, walking along. Welcome along. Welcome. It's tempting to give up on this voice to text. But typing does also have its pitfalls. Walking again. Ha! What typing? But. Marathon number 19 today for Eddie. We had a very slow one yesterday. Yesterday, Eddie had to stop the marathon early and start again after the live show because it was rather a slow one yesterday. Eddie had lots of problems with her left leg, and so yeah, it was the longest one so far. They went, and quite a few people, kudos to everyone who went and ran the last couple of kilometres with Eddie at around 8:20 yesterday evening, UK time. So this one seems to be a little bit quicker. I think Eddie's going to try and make sure that she gets it done by 6:30. Hello, Clara. Hi, Clara. Right, back up running again. But the miles are ticking over today, seems like, so it's good. We haven't, since I've been on, which is the past half an hour, we haven't had any long periods of walking. It's been a bit of walking and then back into running again, so it's all good. We are on this Serpentine 8 route through the jungle today. Bob, the boys, thank you very much for the ride on, Bob.
Nice. Thank you.
So we are running at 8 minutes per kilometre. So, and we're at about 13 minutes before 5. So we're not quite going to hit 20 miles before 5 o'clock, but we won't be far off. So 10k to go in about just under an hour and a half, an hour and 25 minutes. Let's say for 10k is doable. 7.5 kilometers per hour is our current pace. So that would suggest you would just do it in time for a 6:30 finish. But we would need to keep going at this pace. Right, straight on, I think. Reverse jungle. Nobody's got any lights or arrows pointing left, so we are going straight ahead. So I just need to keep an eye on my directions there, make sure they don't accidentally change, and we'll be all good. You watch no hands. Let's see if it magically goes to epic com. I am gonna pick up the keyboard though, just in case it does at the last minute. But I'm not touching any keys on the keyboard. We're all right so far. Fingers crossed. Good. Okay. Leo, howdy partner. Managed to get my slowest 10k PB last night. I was running, yes it was sore, but it was okay. Okay, good, nice one. So Leo has been recovering from a little bit of a niggle and ran a very slow 10k last night. Well done, Leo, slowest ever 10k. Always good to get a slowest ever 10k. Yeah, what is your weekly running goal, Adam? Because you popped that. Adam got a ticker tape parade just then for passing his weekly goal on a Tuesday. Eddie and Clive and Lee are now on 30 kilometres, so 12 to go. 12 kilometres left for the Intrepid 3. Is Lee going for the full marathon? No badges for slow speed, Leo, no. There should be though, shouldn't there? There should be. You should get a badge for going your slowest ever run. So we'll try and do around about 19 minutes tonight for the Tour de Zwift. 7 o'clock UK time tonight. Join me for that. Either take part or just watch. We'll be doing a little bit of a cardio effort. We'll try and get the heart rate up a bit. 5 kilometres, 4.9 kilometres, but it may as well be 5 kilometres of hard work tonight. And we'll push it to try and get, well, definitely under 20 minutes, nearer 19, which is what we did on Thursday with the Spanish 5K. That was good fun. Adam's going to change his weekly goal to 80 miles. I've got mine set at 50 kilometres for my weekly goal. That's normally because I try and do 50 kilometres indoors and 50 kilometres outdoors. Minimum, which is that's 60, 62, 63 miles a week. Split between running on Zwift and running outdoors. I have been doing a little bit more than that recently, but it has almost exclusively been indoors. I have done a little bit outdoors with the children, but hardly anything really. Up to 100 ride-ons now, over 100 ride-ons. Thank you very much, everybody, for that. That's nice of you. Let's drop some more ride-ons if there is anybody who hasn't got a ride-on from me yet. Are you running it tonight then, Leo? Yeah, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to beat you tonight, Leo. If you're running tonight, I'm going for it against you. Do you know what, Leo? Even in your injured state, I don't think you would let me beat you. Even crooked, hobbling on crutches, you would still try and beat me tonight, I think. If you're just joining us, hello, thank you for joining. And we're watching Twitch chat, YouTube chat, YouTube twat. I'm watching YouTube twat, YouTube chat and Facebook chat. If you've got any questions, please pop them in there. We're coming to a very beautiful section of Zwift now in Watopia. This is the bridge. Absolutely top draw bit of viewing here. And you might notice I'm wearing a different coloured top today. I'm wearing my Noble Pro top. The guys at Noble Pro very kind enough to send me a few items of clothing, which is kind of them, so I thought I'd return the favour and show them on my stream. So this is a red one. I've also got a green one. I think I prefer the red colour, but I will wear the green one for you at some point just to show you that. And if you're buying a Noble Pro treadmill, which currently are on a dockyard in Morocco waiting for the ship to transfer them over to the UK or over to Spain and then over to the UK. I don't know how they're going to do it, or round past Portugal, and I don't know which way they come. Anyway, they'll be on their way, so don't panic, but you probably should be receiving, or should already have received, some Noble Pro kit in advance of your treadmill arriving. So Eddie has slowed down a little bit and now sped up again. So I'll just slow to a walk and give you some nice views. Oh no, let's move out a bit. Hang on a minute. There we go. Look at that, lovely. Wow. Look at that view. That is a good shot, isn't it? I wonder if I can take that quickly. F10. Oh no, get off. Get off. F10. Got it. Good shot. Neil, we still don't know where you are, buddy. I'm sorry. Right, let's slow to a walk now. Go very slowly for the guys to catch up. Look at that, isn't that lovely? What a gorgeous view we have on the bridge there. Oh, of course you can't, you've only got it in a tiny little window. That's a shame, hang on. Right, last view. Last bit of view before we go, there we go. Oh, right behind the rocks. Does anybody actually feel like KT tape helps then? Because I've never really bought into all this taping up your legs business. I mean, maybe it's helping Eddie, but I've never taped my legs. Anybody got any definitive answers? They reckon it's. I haven't. Is there any proof? Is there any evidence that it helps? Any studies done on taping up your legs? I've not. I don't think I've seen any. Tina Beard loves taping up her legs. Stephen, we only use it for proprioception. Right, what's that? What's proprioception? I've never heard of proprioception before. For strapping, don't use it. No, I've never taped up my legs. I've never really felt that it was going to benefit me. But having never tried it, of course, I don't know. Right, Eddie is stopping again now. This is actually a stop, I think. Yeah, so stop. So if Eddie's having a loo break, I will go and get a drink, I think. Let's just have a little look. Yeah, Eddie's getting off the treadmill. So I think I will go in. I'm just going to go in and get myself a drink quickly. Bear with me. What are they talking about? I don't think we've got volume, have we? Bear with me a second. Go back there, and then let's see if I can... Oh yeah, I think they've turned the volume down, have they? They've turned the sound off. No, they don't think they have. Why have I not got any sound? That's very strange. Okay, I'm just going to go and get a drink quickly. Okay, let's get going again. Obviously they've started. I did predict that they would have started because my coffee was taking a bit of time. Right, just talking about tape. Kim Salt says no. For me, it was placebo, made me feel better in my mind. Well, do you know what though? Even if it does that is a good thing, isn't it? That works. Emma Finlinson is here. So we'll just do a gentle catch up. Leo has plastered on the K2 tape for tonight. Eddie is 30 seconds ahead, but is walking again, so won't take long to catch Eddie up. I've got 2.5 kilometres left to run now. We'll just get a 10k done tonight, and then we'll come back on in a couple of hours and run Tour de Zwift. Apparently Eddie has a quad issue. That was what was annoying her yesterday. It was a left quad just above the knee was causing an issue. Right, here we are back with the gang. Oh, Lee Ryby's treadmill has stopped. That's not a good sign. Do we have leg issues? Question mark. Lee? Turn it off and on again. Right, we're walking it out again with Eddie. I'm at 7.6 kilometres. Eddie is closing in on 10k to go. So Clive Finnimore, Eddie Izzard, and if Lee Ryby can get his treadmill going again, then Lee also... Actually, Lee is already on 32k, so has less than 10k, well, 10k exactly to go. But Lee needs to get that treadmill working again. Adam Holland has joined us on the bike. And Dan Mapp is here. Had a disaster, iPad ran out of battery, but now I'm back. Well, good to have you with us, Dan. Good to have Dan joining us. And Adam Holland is on the bike. Oh, my message has gone, but it hasn't popped up, oddly. How strange. Hi Dan, I've just posted a message, but it didn't pop up. Good to have Dan joining us, and Adam Holland is on the bike. There we go. Dan is watching the live stream, so he can hear me attempting to say hello. And right, I've got about 2k left now. Clara is asking how Clive's legs are. Very personal question, Clara. Oh, that shaved or unshaved, Clive? I'm sure Clive has lovely legs. So it's a bit stoppy-starty again for Eddie, but we think Eddie has some problems with the left quad, which is the same issue as yesterday. But the good thing is we are about 10k from home now. Well, Eddie and Clive and Lee are only 10k from home. Lee looks like he's got the treadmill working again. So Lee is catching up with us. I'm only doing 10k today, so I've not got long to go. But this is the second of 3 live streams today. So we did the Film My Run 500 meter climb first thing this morning, and then we've got this Eddie Izzard day 19, and then at 7 p.m. we are doing Tour de Zwift stage 4. It was supposed to be stage 3, and I don't know why. We've started stage 4 today, because last week I did stage 2 on Tuesday, and I was expecting to do stage 3 today, but in the Zwift Companion app it's changed to stage 4, so hopefully I can catch up with stage 3 at the end. Right, Neil Messenger said he's just going to stand still and see if we catch him up. Tina Beard is 7.5k in after saying she was only going to do 5k. Dedication for you, Tina, you see. It looks like an Estonian flag today. Is that Estonia, Eddie? We must be in Estonia for our virtual marathon today. Every day one of Eddie's marathons is in a different European city. Just kind of mirroring what Eddie did last year, February last year. Eddie was on day 19 and was probably running through Tallinn in Estonia. Yes, Dan, group run, but you know, I'll run it, so I'll get a bit of a stretch on my legs. Yes, stage 4. It's a group run, not a race, but I'll give it a good go. $7 p.m. tonight, Dan. I'll probably head for about 19:30, 19:20, something like that. So not as quick as the Spanish 5k last week. Just go a bit slower this week. Got a big week and then a big week next week of mileage. I don't want any injuries. I'm assuming we're going... no, we're going right, okay. So we're going right to the Mayan Bridge. Cheers, Dan. See you later then. So we are headed right onto the Mayan Bridge. This is one of the new routes in Zwift. It's a cut through. This only came online a couple of months ago. My camera angles keep wanting to change back to the Mayan loop reverse. So I have to keep pressing the button now to make sure we stay on this route. There we go. So less than a mile now for me. 1.5 kilometers to go. Thierry Macklin, thanks for the ride on. Who's got 10 miles to go? I think you mean 10k, surely. You just scared Eddie half to death. You just scared Eddie half to death. $10k, not 10 miles. It is nice, isn't it, Kim? Yes, Kim says she went on this route for the first time today. And it is a very pleasant little diversion. Lee Ryby is back with us on 33 kilometres now, 33 and a half. Eddie and Clive are on 32 and a half. So it's all good in the hood. What's Adam going on about? Adam, what are you on about? Question mark. Who has 16 kilometres to go? You can do an extra 6 if you like. Actually, maybe you should do 6 as a punishment. Lee says it must be the altitude, yes. I've been having those malfunctions for 40 years. I wouldn't worry about it, Adam. Neil, yes. After the bridge, I think we do go through the... No, not the forest. We just carry on through the jungle. I think we're going round and round the jungle from now. 9 kilometres for me, so I've only got 1k left to do. And Eddie is on 33, so 9k left for Eddie. Oh yeah, sorry. There you go, you see. Malfunction. Oh, I can't even spell that right. Parl run plus 4. Ian says, hi Stephen, did a 10k from the start of Eddie's run at midday. What time and how much for you tomorrow? I don't know, Ian. I think I'm going to do the full marathon on Thursday. So it might be just a 10k again tomorrow or a half marathon. So actually, maybe 10k. And do you know what? I might go outside. I might run outside tomorrow and then do a 10k with Eddie later. Or we do a 10k with Eddie and I do Wednesday workout in the evening. We'll see. So sorry, Ian, I can't say for definite. I haven't decided yet. I don't know for sure what I'm going to do. Sorry, I can't be more specific, Ian. Oh, this is a nice bit as well. Look, here. Good views. The red lights on to match the red top. That's a nice view as well. Kim Salt says she likes the toucans. I haven't actually seen them, or maybe I have, but I haven't noticed them. Oh yes, I see them now. I see the peacocks. I see a peacock. Right, just 500 metres left and then I shall be off. And I'll see you all tonight for a little bit of speedy running. Adam Holland is still on his bike. There's a toucan, look. I see it. Thanks for pointing that out, Kim. I agree. I think Eddie is trying to hit the 6:30 deadline. Yeah. Oh, is it a bird of paradise? Okay. I couldn't tell from that distance. My eyes aren't as good as yours, Ian. I was quite a long way away. It looked like a peacock to me, but I suppose in the jungles of the Solomon Islands on Watopia, then, or deepest, darkest. Where are the Mayans from? Mexico or Chile? The jungles of Chile. It probably is a bird of paradise, not a peacock from the English countryside. I will. Okay, nearly done for me. Comfortable 10k in the bag. So another 5k tonight, and that'll be another 20k for the day. Nice colours here, I like that. Look, yellow, orange, pink, green. Looks good. Ladies and gentlemen, I will bid you farewell. See you all tomorrow. Mostly haven't kept everyone entertained today. Yeah, may catch you at 7. Might see some of you at 7 p.m. for tour of Zwift. Right, that's me done. Richard Steely says keep going. Well, I've done my 10k now. We'll leave the rest of them to get on with finishing the marathon off. I am going to I'm going to call it a day there. I will be back at 7 p.m. this evening for the Tour de Zwift 5k, and then we'll be back tomorrow to run with Eddie Izzard again. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the chat. And Richard Steely's just joined, and now I'm stopping. I'm sorry, Richard. Yeah, so see you in about an hour and a half for the Tour du Zwift. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.